So, who remembers who we talked about last week in our lesson the other day? Danielle? Or Maddie, sorry.
We talked about Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson, that's right. Okay, and in the story, so the story was about Jackie Robinson, right? So what did Jackie Robinson do? Who knows? Tashawn?
He loved playing sports.
You love playing sports? Okay. Anybody else? What do you think, Gracie?
He could only white people could have teeth, but not black.
So he broke the color barrier, right? Okay, so we're going to pretend like we're going through that story, and we're going to try to find key details about the story. And does anybody know any questions we can ask ourselves when looking for key details? Okay, so we can ask ourselves who, what, when, where, and why. So we're going to answer those questions about Jackie Robinson, because y'all are going to be thinking about those things when we're reading this new book, okay? So who's the story about? Jackie Robinson. Well, not this story, but the story from the other day. That was about Jackie Robinson, right? So I'll put that finger down. What was the story about?
Jackie.
What did he do? Somebody raise their hand. I'm calling on his hands. Riley?
He broke the color barrier.
Exactly, he broke the color barrier, right? Okay, when we don't have the book out, so we don't know the exact date. Was this like this in the past 10 years, or was it a while ago? When did it take place? It was a little while ago, in the 1900s, right? Okay, does anybody remember where Jackie Robinson played baseball? Jeremy? Not California. Allison? You know, Gracie? He was born in Georgia. Does anybody know where he played baseball? Frankly? California, Georgia. California is another state. That's okay. Jeremy?
Atlanta?
No, he played for the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Oh, no.
Okay. Why did Jackie Robinson break the color barrier? What did he do to make an impact? Danielle?
So he could play baseball.
Yeah, and it was the blacks and the whites that came together after him, right, in sports? Okay, and how did he impact sports today? What's different about sports today than they were back then, before he started playing? Like?
Any skin color allowed on the same team.
Exactly. Okay, so that's kind of like the activity we're going to do today. So as we're reading this book, I want you to be thinking about these questions, okay? So we're going to do an activity like that after we're done. Okay, so we're going to take turns reading. I'm going to read one page, and then I'm going to call on somebody who wants to read the next page, okay? Does that work? Okay. So this story is about Martin Luther King Jr. It's by David Alder. And as we're reading this book, I want you to think about those 5 questions, and I also want you to think about how one person can affect the lives of many people, okay? So it's kind of like Jackie Robinson. Does anybody want to read the first page for us? Who am I not calling on? Hayden? Go ahead.
Martin Luther King Jr. was one of America's greatest leaders. He was a powerful speaker, and he spoke out against the laws which kept black people out of many schools and jobs. He led protests and marches
Demanding.
fair laws for all people.
Okay. So does anybody know what a protest is? Nobody knows?
I know what it is, I just don't know how to explain it.
You don't know how to explain it? Can you try your best?
It's like a march that people do when they don't like something,
Okay.
and it's against that thing that they don't like.
That's right. That's a good way to explain it. Were his marches violent or were they non-violent? Does anybody know? Non-violent, right? Okay, so I'm gonna read this next page. So have we answered any of our questions yet on the retelling book? We don't know who the story's about? Martin Luther King. Okay. Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15th, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia. That's cool.
I went there.
Okay, let's listen. Martin's father was a pastor. His mother had been a teacher. Martin had an older sister, Willie Christine, and a younger brother, Alfred Daniel. Okay, so does that answer another one of our questions? Maybe when? What does it answer?
19.
When what?
When he was born.
When he was born, right? Okay, so we've got 2 fingers down. We've got
liked to ride his bicycle and to sing. He often sang in his father's church.
Good job. Okay, I got the next page, and I'll call in one of you. Young Martin played in his backyard with his friends. One day, he was told that 2 of his friends would no longer play with him because they were white and he was black. Does that sound familiar?
No.
Yes.
From Jackie Robinson, right? Martin cried. He didn't understand why the color of his skin should matter to anyone. Okay, next page. Go ahead.
Martin's mother told him that many years ago, black people were brought in chains to America and sold as slaves. She told him that long before Martin was born, these slaves had been set free. However, there were still some people who did not treat black people fairly.
Okay. In Atlanta, where Martin lived, and elsewhere in the United States, there were white-only signs. Black people were not allowed in some parks, pools, hotels, restaurants, and even schools. Blacks were kept out of many jobs. Okay, so does anybody know what that is? We talked about it last week. Separating people based on
Their skin color.
their skin color. Yeah, does anybody know what that word's called?
A color theory.
That is a color barrier. Do you know any other word for it? We talked about it a little bit last week. What were you about to say? No. Well, yes, but you know, Blake?
Retribution.
That's called segregation. That's separating 2 people. Or not 2 people. Groups of people. Okay, who wants to read the next page? Elijah.
Martin wanted to be at home before he was old enough to start school. All through his childhood, he read books about black leaders.
Okay. Martin was a good student. He finished high school 2 years early and was just 15 when he entered Morehouse College in Atlanta. At college, Martin decided to become a minister. After Martin was graduated from Morehouse, he studied for a doctorate at Boston University. While he was there, he met Coretta Scott while he was studying music. They fell in love and were married. Okay, so have any of our other questions been answered?
Yeah.
What question, Tashawn? We already got who and when. Where? That's right. Okay, where? Where was Martin Luther King born? Atlanta, Georgia. He went to college there too, right? So that's not far from here. That's cool to think about. Okay. So that's it. Okay, so what did Martin Luther King stand for?
He stood for
Is there another word we can think to describe that? Segregation? No, he was trying to break segregation. He stood for equal rights for everyone, right? Okay, so we got the what down. And how did he go about it? Did he go about it peacefully? Did he have violent protests? Peacefully, right? Okay, and I think that's all our questions. Okay, so now we forgot why. Did we forget why?
Yeah.
Okay, why did he want to do this? You go ahead and answer, Danielle.
So white and black people get along.
And so everyone can be treated fairly, right? Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to give each of you, do you remember the pairs we were in the other day? If you don't, I have them written down. The pairs? The groups you were in the other day?
Yeah.
Yes, it was your quick read partner, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to give each of you one of these. It looks kind of like the glove I just had. And you and your partner are going to have one. You're going to take turns. You're going to go through the story, answer who, what, when, where, why, and as you go through, you're going to fold them down, okay? So when you get done, all of them are going to be down. So take turns. One person does all of them, and then the other person. And then after that, you are going to fill out these questions based on what you said by using your retelling glove.
And then after we're done with that, can we like color the hair?
Sure. Okay. So Blake and Elijah, come on up. Each of you get one of these. Here you go. Ava, done, Grace?
You don't get TV numbers?
Yes, sir. You each get one. Bless you, Gracie. Here you go, Gracie. You put that on her desk, please.
Wanna go to your desk, like?
Kylie and Autumn.
Wanna go to your desk?
Can we sit anywhere, or do we have to sit at a desk?
You can sit anywhere. I just need the people I call can come sit right here. At this, give me a second. I'll tell you.
Like, how
You can sit anywhere. The people I'm calling right now can sit anywhere.
you?
I need